up, guys? Bird Dog. I'm gonna do a quick little practice. I just threw one roll. I went established the point on the 8, hit 2 9s, 7 out. Okay, so the first roll was 4 rolls. Right now I just threw a 6-5 yoke. And let's see how we do. Just gonna throw just a few. Okay. 3, 2, 5. That was the point. Three, 2, 5. Throwing a 4-2-6. Throwing a 4-6. Okay, facing me. 4-6-2-1 set. Okay, it's basically the cross sixes 4-6-2-6, but because I throw this on axis quite a bit, and my predominant 7 will be a 6-1, so that means the dice will double pitch this way back to into a 6-1. So in order to avoid that, I'm throwing that the 4-6-2-1. So if it double pitches, it'll turn into a midnight or a snake eyes. So I've got on this side, I've got the 8 and the 6. So I got 5 and 9s on the inside and on the outside, top and bottom. So 5 9s, 6 and 8s, all the way around. Okay, we got a 6-2-8. 6-2-8. And that's one of the things that I look for when I'm practicing here. What 7 am I getting? That's the key indicator for me. So once I see the 7 that I get, then I'll make an adjustment, either the top die or the bottom die, and we'll go from there. Okay, that's right on the set. That's a 4, 5, 9, and that's how I typically make my adjustments. Took me a while because the dice are stacked, because everyone's used to throwing the par shot, right? And so you're used to the dice tumbling this way or this way for the to see what's going on. The dice are turning this way, hence the twister. So that's what we're throwing. I've been throwing strictly the Texas Twister now for 2 months, and it's to the point now that it's looking very good. 6-5 yoke. It's on the set. Yeah, I've been throwing really well, and hopefully it continues that way. But it looks like I've got the dice flying the way I need to, so. Okay, so right on the set, ace deuce. Okay, 6, 4, 10. Is that way? 6, 4, 10. 6, 4, 10. I just now got off of work. It's a long day today. So let the dogs in the house, let them cool off for a little bit. Come into the garage, turn on the air conditioner, and get to work. 538. Yesterday I threw 5 tosses all day. So 538. The very first one that I threw was a .7 out. I was excited to come and throw right after. This was during the day after work. Ended up, like I said, I threw 5 times. The first one was a .7 out. The very next roll came right back. Ended up throwing 42 rolls. I hit the ATS. Hit the ATS on that one. Followed that up with a 32 roller. Needed the 12 for the tall. Did hit the small. I needed the 12. I couldn't hit that midnight. So back to back. You know, at least I got a piece of that ATS, the small. Followed that up with what was it? 23 rolls. And then I had one of 18 and 10, and I believe it was 13. 10 and 13. So it was a good day of rolling. I mean, those all those rolls would have made some serious money. So of course, can't expect to throw those long ones all the time. But if I can get to 10, I mean that's good. That should make you a couple $100 easy. 538. Couple $100 in the rack, man. That's all that matters. Hard full. Hard full. It's a hard full. Hard 4. Alright, so far I've got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 rolls in. I got 3 hits on the 8. Everything so far on the board has 1 hit at least. Need the aces and the 12 for the all tall small. Not a good throw. Alright, ace deuce. Almost. Almost was not a good toss though. It's an ace deuce. Almost, that one right there. Okay, 538. Yeah, so I've been working really hard on this toss. It's come a long way. I have been seeing a lot of consistency. Okay, winner 415. Now, what I need to start working on, and I need to get really serious on this, I need to work on my betting habits on other shooters. Yeah, that's key. Somehow or other, we gotta make sure we limit our losses on other shooters. And if it takes taking a break off of one or two shooters as it's going all the way around the table, well, that's what we'll do. That's what we gotta do. So that's what I gotta work on. Okay, 5's the point. 3, 2, 5. So yeah, that's not this last Vegas trip, but the one before last. I went with a specific strategy that I was gonna play on everyone, and it worked out well. I made money, not a lot, but I came back with a little profit. And so I gotta go back with that mentality. I mean, I don't, you know, I just gotta limit those losses and then recognize a good roll and then try to take advantage of it. Okay, we got a 5, 4, 9. But yeah, this last time that I went, I really bet on so many guys and took a lot of hits. I would take a lot of hits, and then when I would get the dice, I would roll fairly well. Like this last trip to Vegas, I never did get that long roll. That for some reason, this was the first time in Vegas out of all these trips in the last 2 to 3 years that I haven't gotten a 30+ roll. My rolls were just average. Probably my longest roll the whole time in this last trip to Vegas was probably like 15, 16. I'm not gonna lie. It wasn't very long. So I wasn't rolling those, you know, because before I would roll at least once or twice a day. At some point during the day, I would roll a 30+ roll, and that would be enough to get me over the top, you know. And with those medium teen rolls, I was only making enough to recover what I would lose all the way around, you know. As the dice would go around, by the time it would get back to me, I'd be down 300. So then I would get my 300 back, but I could never break that, you know, that barrier. And so it was the same cycle again. Here we go. All right, we take a loss, come back again. I'm down $200. I throw, get those 200. I barely begin going, and boom, 7 out. And so that was pretty much my cycle the last time. And so I want to make sure that we do not repeat. So we do not want to let history repeat itself, basically, right? Even though there's that saying that history always has a way of repeating itself, we're going to try to avoid that. Okay, it's a 6-5 yield. So, yeah, my next stage, working on the betting, that's going to be key. Right now, I think I've got the Texas Twister flying at a F3.5 maybe. High 4. It's probably an F3.5. It's working on an F4 to an F5. As far as tornado wins. Alright, that's our second hard 4. Back to back. Parlayed, make some good money. So yeah, the Texas Twister's working out pretty darn good. Oh, looky here. We got ourselves a small. Aces in both places. There's the small. Alright, so all we need is that 12. Just like yesterday, threw one, the first short roll, come right back. Next roll right after that and throw the ATS. Well, we got a piece of it right now. We haven't thrown it yet. Okay, that's a 5, 4, 9. 5, 4, 9. Oh. Ooh, we got lucky. I held on to the dice too long, and it was too much of an arc. I like to get the dice about this high. Hit them right here. Nice flat skip off the thing. Have them hit the rail and just land right there, right where they're standing. I'm sure you guys have noticed that my dice are staying right here. They're not coming back over here. Even though I am throwing from the back end. Okay, it's a 4-5-1. That's a frontline winner. So that's where I'm trying to land them. Boom. Keeping them right here. So far so good. Alright. Looking for that 12 on the come out. That's a good time for the 12. So I'm not gonna change the set to try to get it. I'm gonna keep it and just hope that it shows up on its own. Like that. There's the all tall small. I knew it. Leave the set alone. You're throwing well. Give it time and it'll show itself. Box cards. There we go. There's the all tall small. Pay me. So now I've got some advice for you guys that are shooting. George is very good. George is very good at changing the sights because he's interpreting his results. Because every throw, your mechanics are different. I get that. And he's very good at interpreting the dice to switch the side, his dice set to try to avoid that big ugly, as G-Dub says. Me, I have a harder time doing that because, especially if I'm throwing, like for example right now, I've got 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. I've got 22 rolls in. The dice have been flying for the most part pretty good. I've had maybe about 4 tosses that were, kind of wounded ducks in the air. But for the most part, all the dice have been flying properly. You know what I mean? Like a twister, right? Landing where they need to and finishing exactly where they need to. Now, if my advice, this is my opinion, and if you're gonna change the set, especially if you're needing a horn number for the all tall small, your best bet is change your set after the point. Once you hit your point, now you're working on a come out. Go ahead and change your set, because whatever you throw, it's not gonna affect your bets. So why not take the chance then at that point and try to adjust your set that you think can get you the horn number that you're missing. My personal opinion is I wouldn't change it during my roll, because the times that I have done that, bad shit happens. I'm on a good rhythm, good mentality, everything's right, I'm focused, and then, in my opinion, for me anyways, I changed the set. To me, it just changes my mentality in it, and what happens? I end up 7-ing out and not accomplishing my goal to hitting that ATS. Very few people can do that. Very few people can do that. George, in my opinion, is probably about the only one that I know, and from a lot of guys that I see on YouTube and whatnot that throw dice, that can actually have a better chance of trying to hit that number that he's trying to hit. Me, I'm just trying to avoid big ugly. So anyways, that was my personal opinion. Boom. And so now, here's the beauty part about it. I did not change sets, by the way, to get this. My theory was, since I was rolling good, I have the 6-1 facing me anyways, okay? If I double pitch one of those dice, it's gonna turn into the 12 or the aces. So that's what I'm hoping for. And like I said, on the come out, I wasn't risking any money. So if the 7 showed, no big deal, okay? We didn't get the ATS, but we didn't lose anything here. So that's my mentality on that. Alright, let's continue to roll. So we're throwing the same set, the 4, 6, 2, 1. Okay, the 6 and the 1 are facing me. And so right now, there's no point in turning off the bets because we're on a come up. Okay? A lot of the times, and I've been doing this a lot more religiously, either on myself, doesn't matter on myself, or on somebody else. Somebody hits a small or a tall, I'm turning off my bets. I'll be collecting, but I'll be turning off my bets for a roll or two. You know what? I've seen it way too many times where and it's happened to me. Okay, and I'm talking from experience here, where I get a piece of the pie here, or I actually finish off the final shot and get the ATS. What happens next roll? Because you're still you're pumped up, adrenaline, everybody's high-fiving you and shit. Big ugly shows up. Turn off your bets. It's not gonna kill you. You know, you're not gonna be out that much more money by turning off your bets for 1 or 2 rolls. I would probably do it. I might start doing it for 2 rolls now. Okay. Anyways, enough talking. 6, 4, 10. 10's our point. Put it on. I put the puck on the wrong spot. So anyways, enough yapping. Let's see if we can continue going. See how deep. Let's see if we can get that hat from Fremont. Okay, 4, 2, 6. We got a 4, 2, 6. We're working on the hat and hopefully ending up with a jacket at Fremont. AC-doocy. That's 3. That'll get on the repeater bets. That'll pay $2.25 on a nickel. $5 pay you $2.25. Ooh, aces. 2 will pay you. I don't know how much. 2, the aces. Take 2 hits. That'll get the repeater. But on the crapless, that'll pay $600 on a $100 bet. $600. Make you holla. Uh-oh. Ooh. Oh, I threw it way too short and too low. AC-doocy. Got lazy on that shot. Got lazy. Ace-deuce. $300. Okay. 6-5 yo. we'd be killing that crapless table right about now. 6-5 U. Alright, let's get back to the main board here. Okay, well, that's more better. 6-2-8. 6-2-8. Yeah, so like when you're on a roll like this, or me personally, yeah, I'll stick to that set until the roll is done. It just, I don't know, I kind of lose. There's a 4-3. Yeah, for me, it just keeps me more focused that way, I think. Then I start putting bad thoughts in my head. 4-3-7. Alright guys, let's see what we ended up with. Okay. 1, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. 30 rolls. 30 rolls. That was a good roll. That was a 4-3-7. So I'm throwing the 4-6-2-1, right? So that means the bottom die flipped over on me twice, and then of course this one rolled over once. That's probably, or yeah, that's what had to have happened. Nope. Or this one rolled over one. But anyways, that was a good toss. 30 rolls. Very good. That was a good way to start off the day. Well, we had a 0.7 out. Followed it up with a 30 roller. Hit the ATS, which is fantastic. So, lesson of the day, right? Did not change my set, stuck with it because I'm showing the 6-1. If I double pitch one, there's the 12. And that's what I was hoping for. That's what I was hoping that would happen, and it did. And that's how I managed to get that 12. And it happened on the come out, which is even better. Again, guys, my opinion is if you're gonna change the set, you want to try something different, don't do it during your roll. Wait till you hit the point on your come out situation, change the set. It's not gonna hurt you one way or the other. If anything, you may lose a pass line. Yeah, guess what? You can recover that, no problem. But to lose all your bets on the table, that's not cool. So you want to experiment, you want to try for a different number, whatever, do it after you hit your point. Do it during your come up. And then if you don't see what you were looking for, after you establish the point, go back to the original set. Get your mind right, stay focused, and continue to throw. So that's Bird Dog's lesson of the day. Yeah, like, hey, I don't know shit. We get lucky sometimes, alright? But anyways, thanks for watching, guys. I'm gonna post this today. I haven't recorded anything. I've just been doing some private practices here, working on this toss. Been working hard on it, man, and I'm getting some really good results. Looking forward to Vegas. We've got 18 more days. I'll be in Vegas. Looking forward to that. I've got a lot of Craps Nation guys are gonna be there. It's gonna be a lot of fun, as it always is. Every time I've hooked up with anybody from Craps Nation, Tane, G-Dub, Henry, Mel. I mean, I can't say enough of Mel. And then this will be my second time hooking up with George from CY. Him and I managed to. We met up 2 years ago in Vegas, and we did fairly well. We did okay. We had our moments. Had a blast. So I'm really looking forward to seeing George again. We've got plenty of people showing up, and it's gonna be a lot of fun. So for all them Craps Nation buddies, my Craps Nation buddies, love you guys. Can't wait to see you guys again soon, man. We're gonna have a few blue mountains, and some of you guys will know what I'm talking about. All right, guys, Bird Dog is out. See ya.